Happy Thursday. It's Thursday morning. We're here. Sue's here. The sun's shining. Sun's shining brightly. It's really looking nice out. I don't see a cloud in the sky, and it's going to be a good day. It's always a good day, right? It is. We've been getting rain in the afternoon, but it's always nice in the mornings. Usually nice in the mornings. Once in a while, mornings we'll have it. We'll switch our other screen here. Where's everybody at? I haven't seen anybody yet. Where'd all the people go? There's Rat Fink. I'm here. Rat Fink's here. Good morning, Ron. Good to see Ron on. It's I'm sure it's nice up there in your area too, Ron. So it's probably nice all over Florida. So, hey, I'm trying to stream in a higher resolution this morning just to see. So there might be a lag between the comments and that. I'm not sure, but I put it on just a little higher resolution. I've been playing around. That's what I do. So maybe it'll look a little clearer. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. So that's what we've been doing. That's what I do. See, I'm techie. I'm always teching out something, and that's how you learn. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Ron. So I'm always. That's what I do. It's like that's how I learn things. I play around because I'm not afraid of it. If I mess it up, I'm hey, there's Scott. Morning, Scott. Good to see Scott this morning. So yeah, I just play around with things, and that's how I learn a lot of stuff because I just play with that. And there's Tammy. I haven't seen Tammy for a few days. How's Tammy doing? Glad to see everybody popping on bright and early. Rat Fink, Tammy, Scott. Everybody's showing up. That's what we want. So what did we do yesterday? Did we do anything yesterday?
I don't think so.
It was
we got our lawn mowed.
Yeah, they came out our yard. It was getting high. How are you, girlfriend? How are you, girlfriend? Oh, that's how hi, girlfriend. Sometimes, see, my eyes aren't so good, even with glasses on. It says, "Hey, Sue, Tammy, Ron, Bob, cool. Everybody's coming on."
How's the weather in South Carolina, Scott? Have you gotten any of that storm coming up yet?
Yeah, there's a storm out in the Gulf that kind of come down. They said it was going to turn to a tropical storm last night. It didn't, but then they claim it might make a hurricane, but it's not coming here. It's going west. It looks like maybe if it hits anybody, Texas, don't look like a very big storm. But last year, what was that? Was that Michael?
Michael came up, boom,
bam, and then he got big. So we'll watch it. We'll just keep track of those. Oh, Scott says it's hot and humid. Laugh out loud. No. Oh, there's another Scott, Scott, and Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. Morning, Scott. Morning, all. Scott, Sue, Tammy, Bob, and Ron. So cool to see everybody on. Oh, Ron, Rat Fink said I cut my yard yesterday. Boy, is it hot. It is. We have a guy do it. He charges $30 to mow the yard, and does it twice a month. For that, I almost can't afford to own a lawnmower. It's really that. So it says overcast now, said Scott. So, Tammy says I've been better. I've been hanging in there. I had my that's right. I remember that you said you was having that colonoscopy on Monday, and I'll save you the issues I'm having. No fun. Oh man. So I hope that gets better really quick, Tammy. I've never had one, but I don't imagine that's any fun at all.
I'm glad the colonoscopy's over.
Yeah, that's all done. Yeah, Ron says, I hope that storm stays away. Yeah, me too. Go, all storms, stay away. And Scott says, hey, Scott and Scott. Scotty and Scott. That almost sounds like Scotty, Scott
right.
E,
Scott E.
And he says, hey, Scott and Scott. Yeah, Sue says, I'm glad it's over. And he says, hey, Ron. There's Patty. Hey, good morning, Patty. Patty always gives us a thumbs up. And there's Jeff B. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jeff. How's everything your way, Jeff? Good to see you this morning. Nice, bright, early. I've been having allergies. I don't know. I get it in my chest, and it just went for a long time. Wasn't getting those, but then I get these, and this morning it's kind of feeling a little chest, and I don't know what does it. Usually chemicals, Oh, Scott said I had my 5-year colonoscopy last month, Tammy. I feel your pain. Oh man, they bad. And he says, me and my skin doctor got a thing going on. It's trying to freeze me. The skin doctor's working on you. It says, hey, Patty, Jeff. Hey, Patty. Yes, hey, Scott. Okay, Bikes. Rain is coming this afternoon, so Bikes, boats, bivouac. You're getting some rain up here, Scott. Hope all's well, T. It says hi, Sue. Yeah, where you at today, Patty? Scott says, where you got? I think she hasn't moved. I think she's the same spot she was. I'm not sure. Where you at, Patty? Oh, Jeff says, I have it now, Bob. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get this every so often. It's a friend of mine's a nurse, and he told me that he goes, what you get is upper respiratory problems. You know, I always call it an allergy, but it feels like my eyes burn, you know, and my throat gets sore, and my chest hurts, but he calls it upper respiratory. Rank says, it's a shitting job. And he says, Scott, I know you do. I never seem to go on the easy side. For me, I must have done something in my past to deserve this. Oh, I don't think so, Tammy. There's Ron, my brother Ron. I got a brother on this morning. How you doing, Ron? Haven't heard of you for a few weeks. I knew you were camping. Are you still, or how long do you, I'm sure you're not still camping, are you? And Scotty says, laugh out loud, Tammy. Says, hey, Ron. Yeah, thanks, Scott. And Bike Bookman, I am. Who says, Patty, I've heard getting spots taken off like that. Good luck with that, Patty. So I've known people, you know, have had skin stuff, and I've got them all over me. But then they have them taken off, you know. Boondocking in Orlando. Northgate Plaza. There you go. Hope you got good Wi-Fi. Jeff's giving them a hi. Ron says, hey, Jeff. Patty, use a little over a quarter of a tank of gas running the generator to keeping cool. I believe that, you know. You almost got to run it solid, you know. Wow. It does take a lot just to keep cool, you know. And we hang as hot as we was. Got our electric bill yesterday. It was it reflected it being hot, you know. He says, hi, brother Ron. So, yes, Scott says, one of my students performed my colonoscopy. I reminded him that he got an A in my class. That's kind of touchy there, Scott, allowing your students to do a colonoscopy. Wow, I don't know. Good morning, Patty.
We hope it was in the hospital that it happened, not at school.
Ron says, not camping, getting ready to go fly. Good, that's cool. There's Rick. Hey, Rick. Hi, Bob Sue says. Hey, good to see Rick on. Scott.
Yeah, he's not usually on in the morning.
No, you're on. That's right. You're usually not on this morning. That's good to see Rick on this morning. And he says, laugh my ass off, Scott. He says, hi, Rick. Hey, Rick and Dexter. Yeah, Rick and Dexter's morning visit. Because usually he's at work. Scott says, Scott, I never knew it rained so much in PA. They've had a lot of rain up that way. Ron says, hi, Shu, and hi, Sue. Hey, Shu. That's the way I type, Ron. You know that. Hi, Shu. It never comes out right when I type. I don't know why. I think it says, Patty says, RV air conditioners only cool it down by 20%, whatever it is. Yeah, it's right. It doesn't. RV, because these things aren't insulated that good, and so it just barely takes the edge off, Patty. Wow. So yeah. I know, and we've taken the road trek out in the summer, and it's just hot, you know. Even with the AC running, it's hot. It says just on a break from at work. Oh, can't stay long. Okay, I'm glad they give you a break, Rick. That's cool. Hey, we made water soup yesterday. Anybody check it on the Daily Dog? We made water soup. Ice soup, water soup. It was only 2 ingredients. Check it out. If you've never had water soup or ice soup, depends on how much ice you put on it versus water. And very easy recipe, 2 ingredients. And go to the Daily Dog and check that out. Water soup. It's good.
Hey, Patty could use that.
Yeah, when it's hot.
Cool.
Say cool. Use water soup, you know. He said, hey, Rick. Hey, guys. Oh, cool, you stopped by to say hi, Rick. It says, hey, Jeff, my sump pumps didn't run for 10 years. Now both are running every week. See, the weather's been there. Oh, Rick, that's cool. Got to see you guys. Cool, Rick. Go.
Bye, Rick.
Yep, got to go. See you guys. Okay, I'm glad to see you come by, Rick. Appreciate it. Have a good day at work. Jamie says, "Oh, Rick, have a good day." Ron says, "I got paid from insurance to fix everything, but the deductible." I know Ron had some hail damage in that at his house and did a lot of damage. But yeah, insurance will pay you everything but the deductible. And I get irritated when they name these storms because then your deductible goes through the roof. And I think the weather people and insurance people are in cahoots, and they name everything. And so, okay, your insurance is not going to be any good, or you got to pay the high deductible. Oh, Rick says, "Bye, guys." Jeff says, "I added more cubes to thicken it up a little bit." That's a good idea, Jeff. So, yeah, that will make a thicker soup if you add a few more ice cubes to the mix. You know, it'll make a thicker water soup. You guys probably think I'm crazy. I am. Bye, guys. Bye, Rick. Global warming, yeah. We wonder about global warming, you know. And he says, "We have been lucky this year, no hell yet." Yeah, we haven't had hell for a long time. You know, we get low everything else, but we haven't had any hell here for quite a while. Just says, "See you, Rick." So we got the coffee chat mug, got some V8 juice. Oh, okay, Scott said, "Okay, folks, getting on the road. I can listen, but I can't text." Okay, good. Yeah, don't text on the road. So
It's illegal down here now.
yeah, down here in Florida, and they don't have to stop you for nothing else. They can give you a ticket for texting on its own, and they said in the States some places was given warnings, but I seen Volusia County says they're writing tickets. You know, they're not giving no warnings. You get a ticket. You text, you get a ticket, and it's good. You know, maybe people will start driving more sensibly. I made a video.
I was just going to mention that.
The other day. It'll come out next Tuesday. I put it on for next Tuesday about tailgating. I took the camera and turned it around backwards on the car and drove around, hoping that someone would tailgate me. They didn't. And I did a little spill about tailgating and how dangerous it is and why you shouldn't do it and why people do it. But that was a fun little visit. But any time you want to do something, like, you know, if you want to get your dog to do something, they're not going to do it when you're trying to video. So there was some cars that were kind of close, but nobody's really tailgate me in the video. But it's fun. Check it out. Next Tuesday that'll come out. Yeah, there you go, Patty. You should make some ice soup and put your feet in it to keep you cool, you know? Yeah, be careful, Scott. Have a great day, Scott. Yeah, be careful out there driving around. You gotta watch. You gotta watch for other people, not just yourself, you know? You gotta drive defensively anymore. Patty's putting her feet in soup. Laugh out loud. A little soup bath, you know? Sue said, "I said Bob should call that video No Tailgate Tuesday." So I could. I better already named it, you know. He said they should give tickets. I see adults doing it all the time and honk them, give them what for. I know, and I just don't make sense to tailgate anybody. What good does that do? That's funny, Sue. Yeah, Ron says, "I was going to Daytona Saturday, but after checking the weather, decided not to rain all day and went Sunday. It was nice and hot, but the flea market was kind of disappointing. Not much there, lots of empty spots." I noticed that before. They come and go, and a lot of times you go there and it's not as full as it should be. It used to be always full. Yeah, we could call it Frito soup. Frito in, get in, laugh out loud. Frito soup. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, when you're there, your ass hit the brakes. Yeah, that's like. But the scary part about it's all the road rage. You can't do things like, you know, in the old day, flipping a bird or whatever, you know, and you know it doesn't hurt nobody. You can call you a name, you can flip a bird, but they'll kill you now because people are idiots, you know. Driver tickets are down by almost 50%. Yeah, well, I have noticed. It seems like when I go out, it hasn't been quite as bad. And is that a lot of the problem? All the idiots on the road because they're texting. Is that why everybody's on your butt and everybody's cutting you off and pulling out in front of you? But it had seemed better the last 2 times I went out. Hey, there's Diz. Boo. Good morning, Diz. How's Diz done this morning? Good to see Diz on. Scott says, hey, Diz. Hey, Diz. Tammy says, Ron, we have a great flea market about 20 miles from here. It's awesome. You know, I just on a rare occasion go to the flea market generally because I know there's a couple booths. There's some electronic stuff and that I like there, but just to walk around, just too much walking for me. And a lot of the same thing over and over and over. You've seen this aisle has the same thing as this aisle. This says, entertain me, my fellow dogs. I'm driving. Later going to Ormond Loop. Oh, cool. Do a trip. Ormond Loop's nice, Diz. Good spot to go. Yeah, be careful. Don't be texting driving, Diz. Patty says, I'd rather be too hot and too cold. That's the way I am. I'd rather be hot than cold because I can deal with heat. I can't deal with the cold. You know, I can find some way to get cooled down. Splash a little water on, take my clothes off. Something, you know.
Like you said, cold hurts.
Yeah, cold hurts, you know.
Hot's uncomfortable.
Sounds fun, Tammy. Love going to the flea markets. Yeah, cold is miserable, and it is. It's terrible. Yep. Hello, early chatters. We're the early chatters in the doghouse. Hi, Des. So Jeff says, on our trip to Arkansas, we had 2 vehicles pass us in the no passing zone. We caught up with them and pulled over getting tickets. All right, I loved it. You know, it's just like karma. Like, I like to see somebody get a ticket when they're doing stupid things because they should get a ticket, you know? Yeah, good, Jeff. And it is, you know? Oh, Ron said, I love flea markets. We have one in St. Augustine by the Outlaw Malls. Okay. I mean, what I buy is generally, I just don't buy random stuff. And generally that's what flea market stuff is. It's just like a trinket and a trinket. I don't buy stuff like that. And generally I walk around, yep. Not interested in all that stuff. I mean, it's good if you are. But I just don't. And if I usually want it in there, I go in, I know what I want, and I want to get out, you know.
You don't make impulse purchases.
I'm not an impulse, never have been, you know. I'm not an impulse buyer. I know what I want. If they don't have it, I'm irritated, you know. Who says, haha, Jeff, that's karma. Yeah, it is. It says, yeah, Tam, it's so funny. One was on the way there, and one was on the way back. Got him. Yeah, Patty says, tickets for drinking while driving are down by 50%, so they had to make up by ticketing you for texting. There you go. Not as many people drink. That's good, though, you know, that they're not. If you do wrong, I guess, you got to pay the price.
That's right.
Yeah, Ratfeet says, I would have rolled the window down and said, ha, 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 and wave as you go by. Ron said, I'm such a child. Me too. Go there. Haha, Ratfeet. Terry says, aren't we all, Ron? I know it'd be. Ron, I did a second one, so. Yeah, I'm a impulse buyer. Hey, does the stream look any clearer this morning? I tried a different setting.
Yeah,
you know. The chat might be a little more delayed, but I tried a little higher setting, and I was trying to see if it was just a little clearer picture or not, because I was playing around. So let me know what it looks like. So from what I'm seeing, it looks pretty good. Yeah, Tanya says, me too, Sue. I've gotten better about it, but I don't want more stuff to clean.
Right, I don't either. But
I've never had much money. That's why I don't buy stuff like that. I mean, I've always had just barely enough money to buy my toys, you know. So I didn't buy stuff that's just junk. I never did buy junk. It might not be junk to other people though. Yeah, Ratfink says it's dark out when I go to work, and the car in front of me had one brake light, one both reverse lights. How far can you go like that? I know some cars like, man, that thing's barely working. It's wonder they don't get stopped.
Yeah, it's surprised they haven't either.
Oh, Sue said, I'm clear, Bob. Good. Ron, my brother Ron, got 2 Rons. He says they are doping and not drinking. Well, you know, a lot of them are, you know. Yeah, a lot of them are. Anyways, you got to be sober when you drive. That's just the way it is. Yeah, Ratfink says, you're right, Ron. Tweaking. Tweaking. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against drinking or whatever you want to do, as long as don't go on the road and do it, because you might hurt somebody. You don't want to hurt nobody, you know? Kenny says, Ron, that's a definite issue. You never know who's going to be on the road and what they're going to be doing. Well, we got a gang of idiots in Daytona that's running around here shooting people. It's two rival gangs is what it is. They did kill one yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday, I think. But they've been chasing them up and down, and they're innocent people. But it's two gangs fighting, and they've just been causing hell.
It was over rap music and drugs.
Yeah, that's what it was. And they've had, 6 shootings in the last day. And it's all this one gang, and they're after them. I hope they get them. Laugh out loud, Rat Phoenix says too. Tweaking. What is tweaking?
Where you stand and bounce your hiney up and down.
Oh, I thought that was twerking. Yeah, meth heads, there you go.
No, that's twerking.
That's twerking?
That is twerking. See, I don't even know.
What is tweaking? Inform us old people. Diz says, Diz tried to call in a chat.
Yeah, my phone rang, Diz. I didn't take the call.
She don't answer the phone during the chat, Diz, because it's right here and it just disrupts. When she's talking and I can't do both and listen. Yeah, we don't take phone calls during the chat. Afterwards. Danny says, oh no, Bob, that's insane. I hope they get them off the street. Yeah, me too. It's just a bunch of idiots, you know. Yeah, he says, knicks are dust collectors. I know they are, you know. It's like, and you know, we have stuff, but everybody does. But I just don't. I don't have a lot of stuff, you know. It's after a while, and most of the stuff I have don't mean nothing. I can just toss it out. I don't care, you know. Haha, I'm mixed up. Twerking and tweaking. Laugh out loud. I'm old and what do I know? Yeah, fill us in, guys. What is tweaking? I know twerking is when you're shaking your butt and dancing, like, I guess. But what is tweaking? Oh, I don't. I'm not familiar with it. I'm old. It's something that happens when they are so high they get paranoid and pick at their faces. And people think they're trying to get them. Oh, there was a guy, what was it, in Miami a couple years ago, bit somebody's face off or bit their ear.
No, they pick at themselves.
Oh, that's weird.
That, yeah.
God, that's weird. I've heard that too. Yeah, so that's the term, okay. Yeah, Jeff says, Rat, you have ever watched that YouTube channel in Seattle with a tweaker cam? No, I've never seen that one either. A tweaking cam.
Not that I think I want to either.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to either. You know, it sounds kind of weird. Never saw that.
You see a lot of weird stuff anyway, so.
Yeah, Ratfink says tweakers, they meth heads. They do it and they can't stop moving or jerking around. Oh, just non-stop movement. So they're just screwed up. That's what they are. That's what that is. And Brother Ron says they give dopers free drugs for the overdosing, but they won't give senior free meds. Yeah, you know, that's true. They have that stuff, what is that called, Narcan or something?
Narcan, yeah.
So they don't overdose. But if a senior citizen don't have money and needed a drug for his health, they won't give it to him, but they give the dopers one of those so they don't die because they did what they wanted to do, you know. And he said, yep, Ron P., that's just out of realm of insanity or insanity. Yeah, it is. It's nuts. Sounds like a great time, huh? Yeah, it does. I don't sit around going like this. This is what I call good time. That's an excellent time. Yeah, some stuff is hard for me to understand anymore.
Right.
Every once in a while, I'll tell Sue, I'll go, you know, my grandparents have been dead since like the 80s. And I go, if they came back alive today and just see what the world looks like, they'd like, oh my God, because this world is screwed up, you know. It is. This world is so screwed up. He says, yeah, Rumpy, that's just out of my realm. And saying, yeah, and it sounds like a great time. Yeah, Ron said they want you to kick off and make room for the the new. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
business.
get rid of the old. That's right.
Yeah, get rid of the old, bring in the new. That's what they want, you know. The new ways. They want you to accept everything. That's whether it's moral or immoral. They want you that to be acceptable. And then if you're not, what do they call you if you're not? You're just intolerant, or you're the problem if you're not accepting of immoral things. And he said, "Yep, we're on great times." And he said, "I just want normal. That's what I want." And he said, "You're so right. Yeah, I just want normal. Let's have normalty, you know, where everybody's kind to each other, everybody respects each other, you know, everybody's compassionate to each other. That's what I want, you know." We've been watching People's Court in the afternoon. We got started watching that about a month ago, and it's really, really crazy. The stuff that they fight over and all the stuff is like, we'll watch that Judge Judy, and she's heartless. I mean, she'll nail you to the wall. She is so funny. But yeah, we've been watching that, and it's just crazy, you know. And we sit there and laugh. It's a good time. Yeah, yep. Normal, ordinary, everyday life. Yeah. What normal is right, Sue? Yeah. What is normal anymore?
That's right.
You know, I hear an
guess
airplane.
maybe
I hear
it's boring.
this.
Yeah, there's somebody circling right overhead.
Yeah, an airplane. I hear it like it's done stunts. I hear an airplane right over this. Airport's right here. Yeah, Ron says, no, they want you to die. Laugh out loud. Time for new people to make money from whenever you're old, costing them money. Yeah, they do. They'd rather older people just die off and they'll come up with a new, you know. My millennials. That's my term. I've used that for a while. Millennials. It's whatever the millennial generation is that don't think right, and you call them millennial. He says, Ron, are you kidding? That's about the truth, though. Jeff says a good friend of mine, of ours, lost a 19-year-old grandson to heroin. Yeah, that's sad. That is crazy sad.
And the other kind of side of that is the drugs and stuff, and is these youth are committing suicide.
Yeah.
So we've had friends that lose their kids and grandkids.
Oh yeah.
To the suicide.
Seen it happen, friends.
It's scary.
Yeah, like Ron says, no, I'm not. It's a business. It is. You're right, Ron. Oh, sorry, Jeff. Yeah, it is sad. And he says, "Oh, Jeff, that's awful. Sorry to hear that." Yeah, it's really crazy to hear stuff like happening. It happens all the time, you know. And I just don't get it, you know. I don't understand. It does not compute. Yeah, that's what Ron's supposed. So sorry to hear that, Jeff. Yeah, it's crazy. And we had a friend that lost her. That was her son, wasn't it? That with a drug deal.
Who?
Mary.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and that was crazy.
Yeah, it was probably about drugs, whatever.
Yeah, I forget what it was about. Anyway, she lost her son.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
but it's sad. Yeah, it sounds like it was a suicide, and that it only takes one to screw up, and it's over. Not worth it. Nope. There's a guy here that we've been watching this trial. This guy killed this woman over here by Orlando somewhere, and he was convicted of murder, and now they're trying to deliver it whether he's going to get life or death. They committed him, and he admitted. He said right there in court, and he goes, "Yeah, I killed her." You know, he told how he killed her. You know, and now, but he says he wants death. That's what he wants. The guy's really messed up. You know, people like that don't need to be on the street because they're just dangerous. You know,
he'll probably end up getting life.
He probably will, because they was 8 hours trying yesterday, and they took overnight, and they're going to start again today. They can't make up their mind, you know.
Yeah, if just one holdout, he won't get the death penalty. He'll get life.
Yeah. I think says they swipe so much money from my check, it's just wrong. They do. They take all kinds of money out of our checks. Swipe is right, Ron. Yeah, that says they swipe it. They steal it from you. They steal it from you.
Swipe or no swiping.
Swipe or no swiping.
Who remembers that? Dora the Explorer. Swipe or no swiping.
Oh, I don't remember that. Swipe or no swipe. He says, Ron, I know it. Swipe or swipe. I never knew. I didn't watch Dora the Explorer. Some of those cartoons, I guess you had to be around kids, but I was never around kids, so I watched it for my own enjoyment. Yeah, Raffing said, I didn't see anyone from the government at the warehouse sweating next to them to them in the F. So yeah, you're right. Nobody's sweating there. Swiper, no, Dora the Explorer. I remember that, Sue. It was my favorite. So. And so I just hope there's some left when it's time to retire. Yeah, there will be. I always worried about that. But don't worry. Don't think about you're going to get much, because Social Security is like, well, some people get this much and I get this much. Mine's so tiny it's almost microscopic. You know? I just hope there's someone. Yeah, they said, just kidding. My kids watch it, so I used to watch cartoons back when we had Donald Duck and Porky Pig and Roadrunner and the Flintstones and good old cartoons, but cartoons today, I don't believe I could watch them. They're just so stupid, you know. Yeah, sure, Ron. I said, do you remember Out of the Box? My kids loved that show. Out of the Box. No.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, I don't recall
Tell
that
us
one.
more about it.
Out of the Box. No, I haven't heard that one.
I
still hear that airplane going over right here. Yeah, all kinds of airplane traffic this morning. Oh, SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, yep.
Yeah.
SpongeBox.
I've been called SpongeBob and I've been called Builder Bob. I've gotten both those names. Yeah. Yeah, Out of the Box. Don't recall. Oh yeah, Foghorn Leghorn was my. Yeah, he was a good one. Foghorn Leghorn. That was a good one, Jeff. Background music too loud. My background music's too loud?
Uh-oh.
Let's turn it down. There we go. We turned it down. Hope that's better. I'm glad you pointed out. I seen it was up here on my board, so glad you caught that. See, once in a while I mess with it and I didn't notice it on. And I don't always wear the earphones because I don't like earphones. You know. It was a black man and a Thai girl that looked like a lady boy. It was a Disney thing. Okay. I seen somewhere where Disney was going to make an R-rated movie. Can you imagine that? I did see that.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
No, I saw that Disney was going to make an R-rated movie. So, hey, is the background music better? I've kind of down a little bit. It was up. I noticed it. So, glad you pointed that out.
Tammy says she barely hears it.
Oh, she barely hears it? Barely can hear it.
Maybe that was before or something, or after. Let me listen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's down a little bit.
I listened at the very beginning.
See, I can put it on. See, I barely hear it now. There. I opened it just a little bit, so.
I barely hear it now.
Okay. It doesn't matter. The background music is just background. Oh, Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I remember those. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. They were some weird kids.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. Disney's kind of crazy. Yeah, Disney's just... I don't get the Disney thing. They run over here to the parks all the time and think it's just, the parks. And it's like, been there, done that. Sorry, but it's not that great. You know, I just stand in line for hours to get a 3-minute ride. This is a good time. That's the happiest place on earth. Yeah, they are animals. Oh, maybe it's just my phone. It's too loud. Okay. But you know, I don't mind adjusting things because sometimes I don't hear. Well, all I hear is me talking. So what I do is try to get it set up before, and sometimes I don't get it right. I watched the fight, Ron. Yeah, they're animals.
That fight at Disney,
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a fight at Disney. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a fight at Disney. Oh my God, Ron, that fight was hilarious.
My fast pass. No, it's my fast pass.
My fast pass. Oh, my fast pass. This is a good way to represent yourself to your kids. Let's go fight at Disneyland. I saw the fight on the news. They're idiots. Yeah. It was kind of funny as long as they keep it in the family. Yeah. Well, yeah, families fighting with each other.
It was just a family, yeah.
Yeah, but, and as long as you don't involve innocent people.
That's when it gets trouble.
Yeah. Not Disney. Like I said, Disney isn't all that. I don't get the people that are so infatuated with Disney that they think, oh my God, only 2 days I'll be in Disney. It's like, it's going to be hot. There's going to be people around, and kids are going to be screaming and hollering, and it's not that much, you know? It's a fallacy. But as long as they're enjoying it, that's all that matters. So Sue's daughter will be coming down next Saturday.
A week from Saturday.
A week
yeah.
from Saturday, so won't be long. Get a visit from them. That'll be cool. Driving down from Ohio. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
And who remembers what that movie's?
I don't. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Anybody remember
because
that?
Rapping said they're animals, so.
Animal House?
Nope.
No. I remember Animal House. Was it Belushi's?
That was John Belushi and Animal
He
House.
says, haha. Yeah, those are old. You know, those movies don't seem like it's that long ago, but they're old, like Smoking the Bandit. It don't seem like it was that long ago, but it's been like forever. Yeah, things that I've been watching a channel called Selling Zangno. It's really cool. They are on a catamaran. Oh, well, that'd be neat. It's raw and real selling. That would be fun. Oh, Home Alone. There you go, Jeff. Home
Jeff
Alone.
Got it.
Jeff
Bingo,
got it.
and
So did Rafi got it. Winner.
Bingo.
Home Alone. I saw all the good movies.
You guys got it.
You guys got it right on.
All right.
That's cool. Very few movie trivia that I know. You know, I mean, I have my certain movies that I really, really like, but most movies, I'm not a movie fan. You know, there's things like Shawshank Redemption was great, and Green Fried Tomatoes, and Driving Miss Daisy, and On Golden Pond, and I mean, these are great movies. You know, and there's very few of them, but those I can tell you some of the lines in them. Animal House, this was tits. Yeah, Animal House was fun. You know, another stupid movie was called The Hangover.
That was stupid.
It was stupid as hell, but you know something? You started watching, you kept on watching it, you know? Yeah, Grace died 40 years ago. I love that. That's a great line. Yeah. That was on Christmas Vacation. Grace died. Did I pass gas? That was great. I love that movie. Good old-fashioned comedy and fun. He says, Sue, it is. You should check it out. So, check it out. The selling one. It sounds interesting, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Green Fried Tomatoes is the best. I love Green Fried Tomatoes.
That's probably your favorite.
Yeah, that was not. It's one of my favorites, you know? But that was really, really good. It's when they cut up the guy and fed it to that agent, you know? The secret's in the sauce. You know, that was funny. He was eating the guy. That was funny. Izzy, what was her last name? Izzy. You know?
I don't remember.
So that was cool. Mm-hmm. He said, Bob, those are great ones. Yeah, they are. They're great.
What's
yeah,
the other line? Tawanda?
Tawanda, you know? Tawanda. She goes, we're faster. Those girls that pulled in front of her in that Volkswagen, we're faster and younger. And she goes, I'm older and have more insurance. And she smashed them up, cracking me up. Just says, the Cherie's full. The shitter's full. There you go. Yeah, the shitter's full.
Classics. Those are classics.
Somewhere I had that cartoon, you know. Shitter's
you
full.
You had that on there at one point, yeah.
Tawanda. I have to watch it again. Yeah, you know, you start thinking about it, oh, I'm going to watch that one again, you know.
Yep. But classic lines for movies. Some you can just, you know.
Yeah, that was one of the best parts. Yeah, you're just smashing the heck out of that Volkswagen, you know. She goes, I got more insurance, you know.
I'm older and have more insurance.
I have more insurance. And Jaws, get that big fiddle.
That's right.
That's what we have down at New Smyrna. It's like, is there sharks out there? They're all over New Smyrna. Ta-da!
Oh, my daughter's worried about the sharks in New Smyrna, too.
Well, they're there. They're there. You know, can't say they're not because they're there. Yeah, I've been watching Frankie and Gracie with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin on Netflix. It's fantastic for Frankie and Gracie.
I haven't watched it. I've been meaning to. I just haven't watched it yet.
Cue the shark. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jaws, that one guy got ate by that big Jaws. And
well, it was like, smile, you
son of a bitch. And Jaws gave me nightmare. It did. I mean, it was a freaky movie, you know. That was, but it was good, you know. Yeah, right. I think it says wife loves the show T. I haven't seen that one.
Tammy.
Oh, Tammy. Okay, that's it. Jeff says I can still see Eddie standing there drinking eggnog out of the moose cup. Yeah. And seeing through Dickie, yeah, that was funny. And then that little thing with the candle that swirls around, he touches it and it, and it fell all off. Smile, you son of a
Great
bitch.
movies are classics, and they never get old.
No, I mean, you can watch them over and over. You know, like the RV people like say, have you ever watched the Long Long Trailer? I mean, that is just funny as get. Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz and a Long Long Trailer. That was filmed in 1954.
Year out of Lord.
Yeah. Ron, it's great. Lily's pot smoking shroom, tea drinking lumen. It's great. That'd be funny. Oh, first Halloween.
That was a good movie. The very first one.
First Halloween movie.
Yeah.
And they had the Freddy Cougars. And
is that Jason or was that Michael?
Michael.
That was Michael.
Freddy Cougar. And
yeah.
so, yeah, they party. Laugh out loud, Tammy. Yeah, the scary ones I stay away from. I don't so much anymore. When I was a little younger, I would watch some of the scary ones.
Same here.
You know.
Same here.
But anymore, I just don't care to watch them. But I guess it's a youngy thing when you're younger.
Here's an old one, you guys. Probably was from 1960. Village of the Damned.
Village
Remember the original?
I don't remember it. Yeah, that was a great one, Bob. Ron says those ladies are holding up well. Yeah, some of these actors do hold up good. Some people seem like they do. It's like the other day I seen Ross Perot died. You know, he ran for president twice. You know, I don't know. I think I might have wanted to give him a chance. You know, he was kind of a billionaire that just didn't win. Yeah, streaming Once Upon a Time. It's too funny what they've done to our bedtime stories. Yeah, it is. What was that other series on unfortunate events? It was kind of weird.
Snickets, a series
Limity
of
Snickets, yeah, that was kind of weird, you know. Yeah, Tammy says they definitely are. Ron says, nope, missed it, Sue.
There were no big stars in it. George Sanders was a big star back then.
I don't know who that is.
He was a star, but most of them, it was just these little kids, all these toe-headed kids.
Original Village of the Damned from 1960. Freaked me out back then. Oh, how about Motel Hell? Motel Hell. Sounds like a travel review. Motel Hell. And he says, Sue, I don't remember that one. Who was in it? Ron says, catch you later. Time to go fly. Okay, Ron. Have a fun time. Hope the winds are calm and your flights are good. So, I haven't been flying for quite a while. I just haven't been interested lately. Yeah, Ron says, Vincent's Beef Jerky. I like beef jerky.
What's that?
Vincent's Beef Jerky. It says, take care, Ron. See you later, Ron. Have a great day. Hi, Ron. Say hi to Sandy. Sally. Why did I say Sally? Say hi to Sally. Say hi to Sandy. Bye, Ron. Enjoy flying. Scott E says, bye, Ron. Yeah, I go through spells. I haven't been flying RC much at all, really, because I just go through spells. It's like, I've done that all my life. I've flown RC all my life. And I get times, I'll just take time off. And then I'll pick it up again. He made beef jerky out of human torsos. Oh, wow, Ron. That was like, I like beef jerky, but that might change my thought on beef jerky. Patty said we live on the coast. It was too real for us. Jaws was out there. I know, if you live by the ocean, it's like...
We go by the theory, sharks only bite tourists. And that's because the locals don't go in the water. Ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, Funhouse, remember that one? Funhouse? I remember the first, when I moved down here, which has just been 20 years, I went down to New Smyrna. I was fishing. I was out about waist deep in the water, and I heard of a shark bite out there, and I saw this fin come out of the water. And it's like, I got out of the water quick. Well, then I got to look, and it was a dolphin, but they're there, Yeah, Sue said, you must have missed that one, Raffing. He says, my nieces are here from New Jersey. I get to take them Saturday. Can't wait. That'll be fun. You'll have a good time.
Got any special plans with them, Tammy? What are you going to do?
Something special, cool to do. Yeah. It says, very cool, T. He
How
says,
old are
oh,
they?
Patty, I bet. All my nieces and nephews are adults.
Mine too.
Yeah, they're all adults. I haven't seen a lot of them for a long time. They don't come around. And he says, yes, Ron, they are now 17, band 21.
21. Cool.
Cool. So they're not tiny kids. You don't have to entertain them like
Young adults.
Yeah, they're young adults. It's hard for me to entertain wee little kids. Sometimes they draw to me, but I don't know why, because I don't treat them like kids. I treat them like adults, you know.
Probably go shopping with them.
Oh, I don't want to go shopping. I ain't go shopping. Breakfast at an old-time diner and farmer's market. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I just heard the fish jump. That must have been Oscar back here.
No, that's
No.
your.
That's my
your
shark.
sharks.
He's over another tank here. He's all... iridescent shark getting excited.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
what?
good age. That's right. It is a good age. And he says, I might go see Mama's Pride with them if they're into it. Is that a new movie, Mama's Pride? I swear the other day they advertised like 4 or 5 new movies, and I wouldn't walk across the street to see any of them. They were so nasty. It's like, why would anybody watch this junk? Killing, violence, murders. I don't want to see that. All you gotta do is turn on the news if that's what you want to see. Yeah, Ron says, I love the little ones as I can give them back when I'm done. Yeah, it's like spoil them, give them a lot of candy and sugar, and send them home to their parents. Yeah, Truth Rap Fink. Yeah, Teddy says, Ron, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I never was around kids. I never had kids, and I wasn't around my nieces and nephews. Me and my nephews would do all kinds of, but they were a little older. We built go-karts and did things that, boys do. We had fun. We did RC cars and flew model airplanes, and I did that with my niece, or with my nephews more so. My niece, not as much, but my nephews I did. And he says, it's an old St. Louis band. Oh, Blue Mist. Anyone know it? And I don't.
Nope.
But I'm not the one that asks about any music, because I don't know. The only thing I know, Leonard Skinner. That's all I know. That's all I know. Been there, done that. Yeah, so like I said, I did mess. I figured my nephews would be around a lot when they got older, but nope, they didn't come around.
No, it doesn't sound familiar there.
But oh yeah, an old St. Louis band, Blue Mist. Yeah, yeah. Maybe if I heard the music, I might know it. A lot of times I'll know the song. I know the song. Who played? I don't know who played it. Most of the time I don't care who. That's why why I don't know, because I don't care who played it.
You don't care, right?
I don't care. Like who is the actor in this movie? I don't know. I know their face. Well, what's their name? I don't know, because I don't care.
Loomis, I'll have to look it up.
Rapping sings, wife wants to quit work. I don't blame her. I think she ought to quit. No, only if she can. But no, I don't blame her. Penny says, I bet you guys have heard their music before. Look on YouTube. I bet I have. I bet I know the music. Like I said, I probably, a lot of songs I know. Oh yeah, I know that song. I don't know who plays it, but I know it. How far away is she from it, Ron? So, yeah, Ron. When can she retire? Sue's sister just turned 63.
Yep. And she's going at the end of September.
And so end of September, I've been gone now. I've been out of there. Hook her up, Ron. Yeah, she can do it. It's a good thing. Music's my thing. Oh, that's good. It's funny. I mean, I like music, but I'm not into music. But I've had so many friends that are into bands. I have bands, and but I enjoy the music, but I'm not in the music. Ron says, I'll have to sell all my stuff for her to do that, to happen. All my stuff, oh, you don't want to do that. That'd be the hard part, to downsize, One thing good when I retired, all my life I made a very small income. And so I never had much. And so when I retired, actually my income went down a little bit, but not that much. So it didn't bother me, If you never had much, and you get a little bit less, it's not that hard, Patty says, I like the movie, I don't care who directed it. Yeah, that's the same way with Patty. If the movie's good, it's great. If the actors are good, great. What their name is, I might catch it, but I don't care.
That's right.
I'm being entertained. That's all I want. If a song comes on, I go, man, I like that song. I don't care who wrote it. I don't care who sings it, but I enjoyed the song. It was a good song, you know. Jeff says, "Well, wow, Ron, let me take that back." Yeah, you don't want to. You got to play. Got some thinking to do this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron, I feel her pain in yours. I have a friend. He's always, well, it must not be nice not to work. And he kind of criticized because you're retired, and he's probably less than 6-7 years that he could.
Yeah, he's in his mid-50s, I think.
I started working pretty much full time when I was 10. I retired when I was 63, and so I made 53 years. I did my time, but I remember the last 10 years. It's like I just wanted to retire so bad. I was just over all that work all those years, and I feel everybody deserves to retire, and everybody should retire. You know, enjoy not having to do this, not having to go to work, and so it's a great thing. Retirement's wonderful. Yep, hope you figured it out, Ron. Yep, that's it. I don't know. I don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah, I know that song, Cinderella. See, I couldn't really told you Cinderella song, but I know the song. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Tammy says Tim does well, and with all I have to do here, it's not worth my going back to work. I have to pay someone to come in. I have to make sure that in-laws don't burn down the house. That's really true, and I'm serious. I know how that is. You've got enough to do. Patty says, funny how you might remember the one you don't like just because you don't have to hear it again. Or yeah, that's true, Patty. It says, I've worked hard to get to my retirement. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have worked hard to get there. I mean, I busted my ass off for years, and I'm enjoying retirement. I love it. I understand that. And actually, doing this YouTube thing, it's a full-time job. I spend probably 8 hours every day on it. But I don't have to. I do it because I want to. It's not because of the money, because there's no money in it. I haven't even seen the money, got monetized. I haven't seen a penny yet, Getting wonder if I ever will. But you do things you want to do then. Yeah, don't burn down the house, Tammy. You don't want that. Yeah, burning down the house. It's another song. I don't know who plays it. I know the song. Yeah, too bad we can't do something we are passionate about for money. Yeah, it is. I would have loved, I've always loved and done computer work, and actually I'm pretty good at it, I don't get stumped much on it. I never would had the opportunity because I never went to college, even though I probably know more than a lot of them that did go to college, because they put that stigma. You got to have a degree. No, you don't. You got to have knowledge, but the society don't work that way. Raffing says, I can get a place in Daytona paid for, small place, keep 2 bikes and live off my salary. Well, that'd be cool, Yeah, my wife makes the dough. I do, but it's just not as doughy.
Sounds good, Raffing.
Yeah, you deserve it. You do. Yeah, you deserve it, Patty. Thank you for your service. Yeah, I appreciate all you've done, Everybody has done something, I mean, there's a few bums out there that didn't do nothing all their life. But most people have done something and they deserve to retire. You should. You get there, you get a point where you don't have to be stressed. Oh, I gotta go up and get to work this morning. There's a day you shouldn't have to do that. And he said, Jeff, he does all the cooking for her now and forgets to take the pan out of the grease off the stove. I actually have to be there when he cooks. The fire alarm once went off and I was in the shower. Oh man, tell me, I know where you're coming from. It can be a chore. People get old and forgot. I hope I don't get that way, but I just hope I don't. So me and Sue watch each other. We figure out who's going to watch us together. Laugh out loud, Tammy and Jeff. Yeah, Patty says, being a hairdresser gave my artistic outlet. Yeah. Well, I did upholstery. I did mainly furniture. The last 10 years of my career, I did boats. I hated boats. Still hate boats. And a lot of people would say it must be nice to have a job that you can be creative. I had upholstered so much that I didn't even think about doing it, and I always did it right. Never wanted to do things half-assed. I did it right, and I was saying you must get a lot of pride out of that, and I didn't. You know, I didn't. What I was wanting a good paycheck, and that wasn't it either. So, but no, I didn't. I didn't enjoy upholstery. I really never liked it. But that's what I did to make an income. You know.
I'm not creative. If it can't be bought, my kids didn't have it.
I'm semi-creative, but you know, I think my wife deserves it. Yeah, I bet she does too, Ron. You know, she deserves to get the time off. And he says, Patty, I didn't know you were a hairdresser. I was too. Anybody want to do mine? I always said I could probably do it if I could take my head off and stick it on the counter and cut my hair and then put it back on my head.
There you go.
That would work. Sue said, I'm not creative. Well, you are creative in writing stuff and creative in, you know, I can't write shit, you know. I mean, I can't write a sentence. To me, that's a huge chore to write a sentence. So you are creative, you know.
That way, yeah.
It comes to spelling and typing. I am not creative whatsoever in the tiniest bit, you know. It's going to be spelt wrong. It's going to be grammar wrong. Don't bother checking me on it because it's just going to be wrong. Just read through it, you know. Yeah, people should chant a trade service in the people.
Yep.
Yep, they should. Patty, you were in service. What branch? He said, Bob, I can see you being a perfectionist. Yeah, I'm kind of that way. Yeah, I am. I like things done right, you know. Everything in its place. Everything just on time. I mean, I'm just very structured, you know. Patty says, I'm not sure how that got started. My typing is weird. Sometimes my following was Air Force when my daughter was.
I thought she was in the service.
Oh, so.
I did too.
Yeah. Well, it's all in the family. There you go.
That's right.
It's all in the family anyways.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I guess.
So you were raised in it then.
He was raised in the military.
Raised in it.
Yeah. Big ass Patty, thank her. Thank her.
Right.
Yeah, I guess the way I do things, like being fussy, it's like I want it done just right. And some people will say, okay, that's good. And I'll go, no, it can be better. You know, and that's kind of the way I work. I strive to do it better and better. It's, I mean, like this morning, I made a change here on the way it fed. To me, it looks like my feed is clearer. Because I would watch my feed afterwards sometimes and go, you know, that's not very sharp. Why is that not sharp? So I made a change this morning. And I was afraid it would mess up the leg on the chat. It doesn't seem to be so bad. But I think it looks like it's clearer. And that's what I was trying to get. And that might have worked. So I'm always trying to improve. Ron said I could have went, but I was scared. I got drafted back in '72, right during Vietnam War, and I got drafted, and I was scared. So that was probably the most scariest time in my life, getting the draft notice and going up to, and I failed the physical. I was only 98 pounds. I was skinny, and they didn't take me. But I was scared. I was scared to death. That was probably one of the most scariest times in my life, because I figured I'd die. And he says, Ron, you're a good man. I'm sure your wife deserves it. You are a good man, Ron. And he said, I've been scared too. Yeah, I was scared. She deserves a break. She does. He says, laugh out. We are licensed to practice, so cool. Ha ha, Patty. That's like when I say about going to the doctor, they practice medicine. None of them's ever got it right. You know, because they're just practicing, you know.
That's right.
And you pay for it. So they're just practicing. I never practiced did upholstery. I did it.
Yeah, that's right.
If I didn't do it right, I never had that issue. I never had nothing come back, you know. It's just, I never had any, because when it went out, it was right, you know. Yeah, hot Patty. All right, guys, we're coming up on close to an hour, and we're going to get ready to get out of here. Appreciate everybody coming by. We always have fun chats, you know.
Yep.
This is Thursday. Some days I got to stop and go, what day is today? Today's Thursday. So the weekend's coming up. I don't know what we got anything going on this weekend or not. I want to go to the Area 52. Go to Area 52. Yeah, people don't come home, or they don't come home the same. It's not fair the way
True, yeah.
yeah
More,
they're treated. That's true. That is very true. Yeah, me too, Ron. Where's Area 52 at?
I've heard of Area 51. Isn't that out there in the desert where the aliens?
Yeah, isn't there a yeah?
I'm not sure.
Don't start that crap, Bob. You will go. You will go nowhere. Laugh out loud.
Where's Area 52?
Where's 52 at, Ron?
I've heard of, I think, isn't it Area 51 where the aliens are? Out there,
Not
like
sure.
Roswell, New Mexico or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Area 52. I've heard of it, but I'm not. It's not relating. You know. Oh, Roswell. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Roswell.
That's what I
Yeah, and
thought.
that's where the aliens are.
Yeah,
Area 52.
okay.
Out in the aliens area, we can see flying saucers.
Robert was just out there.
He was.
He saw a bunch of
Yeah, they
aliens
have a
and
lot
stuff.
of stuff out there with the aliens and that. It's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We'll guys see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. That's coming up. Always gotta have good weekends. You know.
Bye, all.
I don't know what our weather's. Our weather's the same this time of year. You know, 3 o'clock it rains and it's sunny by 5 most days. Some days it's not. It rained later last night, but anyway. So we're gonna head out. Yeah, it's a Area 52 is a club in St. Augustine. See, I didn't even know that. Jeff knew that, and
Look at Jeff knew that.
Yeah.
Jeff, you dog.
He said, I have been a boy. Either I went to Vietnam or got called. Yeah,
Yep.
the aliens were everywhere. I would have died. Everybody have a good day. Okay, guys, we'll see you the next time.
Bye.
We'll see you on Monday. I gotta get my thing back up here. Ending. There it goes. All right, guys, have a good weekend.